Hello guys, hello my people. It's your girl Onana and this is Onana Nation. So if you're new on this channel, a very special welcome to you. Please go ahead and subscribe honey as we dive into this video. My people, before we begin, I wanna go call Mama Shantu. Mama Shantu, come, you have a missed call. Come, let's give you updates. Mama Shantu, SK, you know, say how you and your husband probably on an absence, so your Cameroonian begin to create new word, add them for dictionary without your permission. SK, you know, Mama Shantu, in your country, in your absence, while you and your husband have been absent, we don't add new word for dictionary, yo. The word handpicked has been trending in the Cameroonian social media sphere for the past few days. How did it happen? So we have Cameroonian movie maker Kang Quintus who took to social media to accuse the Cameroonian film industry for submitting certain movies to the Oscars, for saying that they are practicing favoritism. They handpick certain movies and the committee itself is made of handpicked people. But I love a handpicked though. So Kang Quintus went on Facebook and was calling out Agbor Gilbert and his committee of friends that they sit in their little room. All the power is in between their hands. A little group of 3 or 4 people, they decide everything that happens for the Cameroonian film industry, and to him that was unfair. So let's go ahead and read Kang Quintus's write-up. Quintus says, Cameroon Oscars committee lacks credibility and has failed to include French-speaking movies. In 2020, I was contacted over the phone to submit my movie The Fisherman's Diary to represent Cameroon at the 93rd Oscars. In 2020, Hidden Dreams was handpicked to represent Cameroon. This year, 2022, The Planner's Plantation was handpicked by this same committee to represent Cameroon at the 95th Oscars. First of all, the Cameroonian Oscar Committee is not for English-speaking movies only. It's a Cameroonian thing, and so there has to be a level playing ground for both English and French-speaking films. The committee right now is entirely made up of hand-picked English filmmakers, which is wrong. Mama, as Kang Quintus said this thing on social media, it's like he opened a can of worms. People were crawling from all angles to drag him like, uncle, you get hard so you did talk Quintus. We'll never see the kind of self-centered, egoistic person like you. So 2020, when they be celebrate when they be choose your movie Fisherman's Diary, submit to the 93rd Oscars, will not be here no complain, will not be here yam don yam no, will not be here. So now, as I don't pick different person on movie as their favoritism, no favor you the time and how you come on the main noise say handpick. When they be handpick your own movie, why you not be complain? Mama, oh, people were coming for him. Other people were saying that Quintus, and they even vexed about their handpick too, because true, we need transparency. True, so we need a properly constituted committee. We need a certain degree of accountability. We need a certain degree of transparency, like who picks the movie. Why should 3 friends sit in an apartment somewhere and decide what Cameroonian movies to be submitted for an Oscar? True, so we need transparency, we need accountability. But we need even vex now about that one Quintus. For that part of your write-up to be correct. So some other group of people came out and saying that Quintus, so you not only talk about the handpick, you talk about Francophone movie them. You try your papa. For the country who they inside, so you never see which French-speaking Cameroonian you fight for the rights for English-speaking Cameroonian them. When it comes to entertainment, no be that they get all award, now they get all exposure, now they get all streaming and everything where they work in their favor. You try your papa for the country they marginalize English-speaking people there, so you can't stay kind of run mouth. See me they made a recognized French-speaking movie there. So John Gomba just went straightly to our Facebook page and asked, I say, Francophone filmmakers don't ever help carry any Anglophone films they enter Canal Plus Cinema or the César du Public. Na question no. So John Gomba is saying that see me see trouble. Quintus, today you want carry cross for French-speaking movie. They never see any French-speaking filmmaker carry any Anglophone film. They carry go Canal Plus. You never see them. Today you want can claim say you overlove them. Then because you don't go open business center for Douala and you're thinking that for you to sell in Douala, you have to appease that crowd. Now you want throw your fellow brother under the boss. See, it was not easy. Yo. People were calling Quintus all kinds of names. Now anyway, Don Chaeule Losangoku came out to recount his experience when he visited Kang Quintus at his place of business. So Don Chaeule too so come on say, now that we are talking about Kang Quintus, let me even tell you guys what happened. Something very funny happened to me when I visited Quintus at his business center. I thought I wanted to go support a brother who is winning, who is making it big in Douala. I really come up from my house, carry my money with my friend, we'll go visit him, go spend. So Don Chaeule wrote this. Okay, so about a month ago, I decided with a friend of mine to visit Lionsgate to patronize Kang Quintus. Patronize, so palava, support your own, support your brother. So he went in there to go support the brother. Unfortunately, when we arrived, there was power outage and some technicians were working on the transformer outside. I decided to go say hi to Kang when I spotted him with the aid of my friend. I tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Hello, bro, it's Don Chaeule." He gave me a condescending look like, ugh. And he said, "We are not friends. Why are you tapping me on my shoulders?" And I replied saying, "That's the same way you tapped Mr. Zach OG's shoulders." This guy is crazy. "I don't remember you two being friends." So Khan got angry and asked the security to throw me out, but they didn't. I left on my own terms after about 10 minutes. I honestly didn't want to narrate this story because I felt Kang was going to reach out and apologize, but it's clear he hasn't. Wow. So then Chole is sharing his experience like Kang is a number, like Kang is a character. As soon as I see for Facebook, so I say it for real life. For I really carry my two kolo food. They will send me. Who sent me with my two left feet. I went into his store to go patronize a brother, only to go in there and there was a power outage. You know how in a Unife play, in a the man, they cut light anyhow. They don't care whether they have a business center or not. So, in the midst of the rubble and the tussle, can't go into the struggle, maybe they connect light back for his store, make sure that the generators are working, and somebody spotted him from a distance. He was facing the opposite direction. How was Don supposed to see him? Or like cross over and come stand in front of him when he's talking to his technicians? The smartest thing to do is just to tap him, say, "Hey bro, Namio, how far? I came to come say hi," because he's talking to people in front of him. You don't want to go cut them. That would be rude. So Don was just tapping him to get his attention, like politely, like, "Hey, it's me. I'm here for you." You go tongue person hawk now when you see like, "Hey, my brother, welcome. Bro, how far? Where you come support me? Thank you, Papa. I appreciate you. Master, the try for connect the light to. I'll get back to you in a minute. Ma, even arrange some VIP table for una or something, or find somewhere to sit. I'm going to come say hi to you properly once the light is reinstated. Now, so you give for talk as a business person, be pleasant at all times. I know say customer the today will be difficult. They can push you to the wall, but it wasn't that kind of an event. He just tapped you on your back politely. So Khan just took it out of context and he got mad. Started talking to John Cheoli like, "Why are you tapping me? We're not friends." I mean, what business person person who come for your store, who can patronize you, they don't say we're not friends. We don't have to be friends for me to come spend in your store. We don't have to be friends for me to come buy. The fact that I'm coming to give you money, be polite and receive the money now. Be civil about it. If you don't have to smile or pretend to be my friend, but be cordial, be civil. Just say, "Oh, hello, welcome." Treat me as a customer. If you want to treat me like your friend, we are not friends. Okay, granted, I'm not begging for a new best friend. I'm not begging for a friend. Just say, "Hello, welcome, bro. Sit down. I'm going to come to you." Treat him like a customer. Normal decency and respect you have for your customer. The customer is king. Unfortunately, Kang Quintus treated that guy in a bad way and he said they should throw him out because he tapped his shoulder. I think Don Cheole responded in a funny way, like, "I'm tapping your shoulder like the way you tap Zach OG. Was he your friend?" That's that kind of a spur of the moment response. When person just worry, you put you on the spot, no. And then he's a comedian, so he's always thinking funny things. That's what came to his mind to say. I didn't think he went in there with the malicious intent. Lionsgate no be a regular Mami put for Cartier. It's like a high-end restaurant. For you to go in there, you end up spending about 400,000 francs CFA or 300,000, or I don't know. Like, I saw some high prices on Facebook. So if you're really going there, means you're prepared to spend good money. So for this reason alone, I don't think Don Cheole left his house, carried his friend, went to his bank and withdraw some money to come and burn in a restaurant just to find trouble. I don't think so. I don't think he left his home just to go cause trouble in Kang Quintus's business center. That's not how it went down. It's just a matter of communication that didn't go well. And men have ego. The fact that Kang Quintus answered in a smart mouth kind of way, "Don't you let you know visually my make Quintus win." So no, he gave to think of something smart to say. So I feel like he just said that Zach OJ thing just to get back at Quintus because Quintus was first of all giving him a condescending look, looking at him like he was a nobody. So it was an ego thing. I don't think he left his house to go there to look for trouble. So now, social media, people continue to react. Say, "Kang Quintus, now know that boy, arrogance, now his second name." People came out. He's so proud. Now, so there all kinds of people that had issues with him before. Listen, so the world they know when something is happening to you or when they are there for job and give for social media, everybody will come. You know what she did to me in 2012, 2010, even things that you don't forget since. People go and revamp it to come and add to your list of wahalas. So that's exactly what was going on. Everybody was coming out to talk about their encounter with Quintus, how he's mean or condescending or whatever. So as people, they talk their own points against Quintus, there's always people for, people against. Some other person came out to give his own points for. He He's like, no, that was entirely not my experience when I went to Quintus's restaurant. He was cordial, he was respectful, he was warm, and he was welcoming to me. So if he treated you that way, you must have said something. So it's a comedian who came out. I think the name is Sads. Sads the humorist. I have to put that picture here. Sat came out to say, no, Mona no they condemn Quintus, so they talk English, you call a dog a bad name in order to hang it. So he came out to say, when I no condemn Quintus, so if I don't know you, that's totally not my experience. When I went there, he was nice to me. He was so welcoming. I even went there with my small team. He went there with I think his girlfriend or his wife. Quintus welcomed them and gave them a VIP treatment. So even if person bad, if it bad for the whole world, that's the long and short of what I'm saying. Even if person good, if it good for the whole world, people they deal with true. So even if they are nice to everybody, you've been hearing how good they are. Maybe on the day you meet them, it's not the day when they are the best of themselves. We're human beings. We have good days, we have bad days. You may meet people when they're having a bad mood, and then they answer you in a funny kind of way. And then you go home thinking, and they get away almost say polite, so how he treat me, so how he answer me. So it may just be one of those days. We have days that you just wake up in the morning feeling blue for no good reason. So it may have been one of the experiences. That's why Quintus spoke to that guy like that. But anyways, many man, they try your own small for your own corner way fit and let God be the ultimate judge. So that's what's been going on. I came here today to give you guys the gist. We have a new word in the Cameroonian dictionary, handpicked. Everybody's looking at the word handpicked. People have been using it in a funny way. Carol and Kopis came out. Kopis said, "I go handpick Carol for your care." It was so funny. Everybody's using the word handpick. Bloggers are like, I define a few of my fans, them. I handpick a few of my fans, them. Do the weekend giveaway. So everybody's using the word handpick. I'll be interested to see what you guys will say about that word handpicked in the comment section below. So I handpicked this topic as well to do a video on Onana Nation, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Thank you guys so much. I think we've come to the end of today's gist, just to talk about the word handpicked and why it is trending in the Cameroonian blogosphere. So yeah, it came from Kang Quintus. You know how people always complain that Cameroonian social media is not as entertaining as it should be, or as much as people would love it to be. Every now and then we need key stakeholders to boom it up, to make it to be more lively, like Quintus has done today. I mean, the whole week would have been boring if he didn't come up with this handpicked thing. So now the thing is trending. Everybody's making fun about it. Leaving your comments below in the comment section with the word handpicked. I'd like to read some funny comments from you guys. So yeah, all the while Kang Quintus was saying that Agbor Gilbert and his committee of friends, they are discriminating, blah blah blah. And Agbor Gilbert too came out to respond like, Quintus, no me or Papa, we need discriminate. There's a criteria for selection of movies for the Oscars. If you want your movie to be considered for the Oscars, that movie has to be done in a language that is peculiar to that country. For example, Cameroon, we talk English, we talk French, we talk Pidgin, we get all these 200 and something ethnic groups, all these vernaculars. If you want the Oscars to take an international movie coming from Cameroon, Oscars now from America, they already talk English. So they want to hear a language that is different from what they have. So it has to be a movie either in Pidgin, or a movie in the French language, or a movie in one of the many dialects we have in Cameroon. That's why Fisherman's Diary was submitted, because it was mostly in Pidgin. They talk about small mommy and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's how your movies get selected for international categories for the Oscars. So that guy, Agbor Gilbert, came out to clarify like, no, Quintus, these are the criteria. You have to be speaking either Pidgin or one of the vernaculars. It has to really represent culture from that country. These are the list of things like the movie has to know, the criteria the movie has to pass through before we can submit it. Not be me, I did choose. So that's the reason why a movie was selected in 2020. We know the handpick, we know the discriminate as you the insinuate. Now, so brother Agbor Gilbert can't wash your hand, come out the matter. Say no, me your papa need discriminate. We're giving everybody a fair chance at least. If your movie meets that criteria, sure. If we like it, if the cinematography of the movie, the scenery, the display and whatever, all the good stuff, the sound, the screen and the quality of the movie, if it's good enough, we'll submit it to. We're not discriminating us. We're giving a fair chance to everybody, just as much as you meet that criteria. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Subscribe, like, and share. Leave me comments below about how you think the situation was handled, all the parties involved, and I will be reading your comments. I'll reply them once I have a chance. I love you guys. Stay safe, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.